Former hostage Segev Kalfon, evicted from Nova Music Festival on October 7th, is now revealing the full reality of 738 days he spent in Hamas captivity. He says the violence began instantly, terrorists beating him as they dragged him away blindfolded and bound. He whispered the Shema as militants struck him again and again, and until he eventually went numb to the pain. Kalfon told the New York Times the conditions became even worse after Israel National Security Minister Itamar Ben-Gvir publicly pushed for harsher restrictions on Palestinian prisoners. Hostages reported that these statements directly led to the increased beating, intimidation, and psychological torture. He described Hamas fighters casually playing with live grenades near them and forcing captives into what they called the execution game. When hostages refused to choose 3 people to die, a terrorist drew lots. The execution never happened, but Kalfon says the trauma of that moment never left him. Starvation and filth became routine. He and other 2 hostages shared a single-use toothbrush and were kept in rooms infested with rodents, and at times survived on quarter of tomato and rice. Meanwhile, he said their captors were always well-fed. In the final 10 weeks, Kalfon was held alone under Hamas commander Abu Nur, who repeatedly pressured him to convert into Islam. During the long conversation, Abu Nur admitted that Hamas would never have carried out on October 7th if they had known the scale of destruction consequences that followed. Kalfon said he survived each day by thinking of his family, and the moment he heard his mother's voice on the radio, he called it a notion of hope that kept him always alive.